How are you doing, grade 8? This is a review for all the lessons that you have taken in semester 2. The comprehension skill I took for this lesson is called main idea. These are some tips that you can use in order to achieve this skill. Although the first tip, which is read carefully and don't rush, can be used in all comprehension skills. Now let's go back to a main idea. Don't be confused between detail and main idea. A detail can be a fact or an example, and it can also be an explanation, a reason, an opinion, just like how we took it in the topic sentence while we were studying writing. Same goes for comprehension skill. So these details can be facts and they can be examples that supports the main idea. When you are searching for a main idea, you have to ask yourself a question or two questions. Who or what the passage is about, and what is the most important thing about that who or what. A grammar lesson is divided into two parts. You have coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are used to give equal attention to two items or two clauses. These are the coordinating conjunctions, or as we sometimes know them as the fanboys. This is an example. You have a main clause, and then you have a coordinating conjunction, and then you also have another main clause. Notice we have a comma before the coordinating conjunction. We usually use a comma before the coordinating conjunction if we are combining two main clauses or two complete ideas. We can also combine these two main ideas or main clauses with a semicolon or a semicolon with a transition instead of the coordinating conjunction, just like the sentence below. This is the main clause. This is the first main clause. We also have a semicolon, then a transition, then a comma, then we have the second main clause. The second part of your grammar lesson is subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions are used to combine two clauses where one has less attention than the other one, so the other one will shine. Some of the examples of subordinating conjunctions are like because, even though, when, since, and there are a lot of them in your main books, so please go back and read them. Here we have since as a subordinating conjunction, and as you can see, it's at the beginning of the sentence. This clause, the first clause, is called subordinate clause because it has a subordinating conjunction. Whenever you have a subordinating conjunction at the beginning of the sentence, we always add a comma in between the two clauses. So this is how it has to be. And at the same time, if you have this subordinating conjunction in the middle, then you do not need to add a comma. The kind of essay that you took for this semester is called expository essay. Keep in mind that you took the first semester narrative essay, which is also required of you to study for semester 2. So go back to all the sheets related to narrative essay and study them, in addition to all the sheets related to expository essay. Now, whenever you want to start any kind of essay, whether it might be expository, descriptive, narrative, you have to start with a thesis statement, which you already know that it is located in the introduction. This thesis statement has a controlling idea, and it's usually the main idea of the whole essay, not the main idea of the paragraph. If you can recall, the main idea of each paragraph is called a topic sentence, which is always backed up with supporting details. And these supporting details are also backed up with details. And the details are sometimes reasons, opinions, explanation, examples, whatever it might be, in order to make the reader understand what you are talking about. Another thing that you have learned is that you have to select a method of development. If you can recall the model that I gave you in class, the method of development was fact and statistics. Yet you have other kinds of method of development like compare and contrast, cause and effect, etc. When you finish your essay, of course, do not forget to indent each and every paragraph. When you finish your essay, you have to come up with a conclusion. And there are several strategies that you have already learned in class. Some of them are you either restate the thesis statement of the essay, you give an opinion, you express your feelings, etc.